As Australia argues over how to lift its education standards, some might look to Finland for a lesson. For the past decade, the Nordic nation has consistently placed at or near the top of the league tables of the Programme for International Student Assessment, otherwise known as PISA. The Finns put that success down to their teacher training and a free system where students of all backgrounds have access to the same education. But the golden days could soon be over. The latest international results are due to be published next week, and some analysts fear Finland may have slipped down the rankings since the last assessment 3 years ago. Our Europe correspondent Barbara Miller reports from Helsinki.
Jenny Rissanen is 9 years old. In Australia, she would be nearing the end of her 4th or 5th year of formal education. In Finland, she's been attending school for just over 2 years. Her brother Jonas is 15, but he still goes to the same school as Jenny, a stone's throw away from their home in a northern Helsinki suburb. Just a couple of the points of difference of a school system that's consistently got top marks in the PISA assessments, comparing students' performance around the world. The parents who pay no tuition fees at all are happy.
In our school, I think the teachers are very good. They seem to love their work. They don't change the places. They stay there. And it tells that it's very good.
Is there anything you think could be better about the education system or the schooling?
No, I have to say no.
The teachers who typically study for a 5 years master's degree to join the profession can't get enough of it.
Are you happy with your work?
Oh yes, very happy. Like every day I come very happily to my paradise.
Even teenage students claim to be satisfied.
Yeah, teachers are like friends with us, and we can talk almost about everything with them.
It's a system which encourages free expression but discourages differentiation.
In education, there's always a debate about whether it's a good idea to group children according to their ability. In Finland, they firmly believe it's not. Teachers say having mixed groups like these has distinct advantages.
When they are mixed, I believe that those kids, they can teach each others and they can learn many things from other kids.
So sometimes the student is a better teacher than the teacher?
Yes, I think. Yes.
The PISA tests on maths, science and reading are carried out every 3 years by the Organisation for Economic Cooperation and Development. The latest batch of results is about to be published, and there are fears that Finland may have slipped off the top tier.
Our problem is that we've been too self-satisfied because we think that we are already good. There are people who are conservative saying we don't need to change anything because we are already doing well.
Professor Kirsti Lonka thinks Finnish schools have been slow on the uptake of new technologies like whiteboards.
I've visited schools in Australia and noticed that there are really nice modern schools that are very much designed according to the principles of interaction and applying technologies. But in many cases, our schools are not that modern in that sense.
But Professor Lonka didn't find everything to her liking in Australia.
I was very surprised when I was in Australia because I didn't realize that there would be so many private schools and that people would pay for elementary education. I found that really funny because I've always thought Australia is a very modern society and sharing our Scandinavian values. So I was really surprised of all these private schools and even religious schools, because in Finland it's not okay to mix religion and schools.
Finnish society is changing, becoming less homogeneous. More immigrants are coming here, and the aspirations of some segments of society are threatening an education system founded on the notion of equal opportunity.
But now there is this worrying tendency that some families move just close to the schools that are in better areas, and that's not good, that's not very Finnish.
At Torparenmäki Comprehensive, the world is still in order. The vice principal rejects the suggestion that the Finns are resting on their laurels.
No, I don't think that. Like, it's always nice to hear that you're doing your job well, but like every day is different day. You just have to all the time keep on helping pupils.
One often cited anecdote about the Finnish system proves to be a myth, here at least. It's not the case that Finnish students get no homework at all. That was just too good to be true. Barbara Miller, Late Line.